Well, good morning, and thank you very much for joining us. I am Yori Folari. Hope you had a great weekend. Now, this weekend also coincided, that is yesterday being Sunday, coincided with the deadline set by ECOWAS for the coupists in Niger to restore President Mohamed Bazoum to power. The deadline came and went, and here we are now. Well, my guest this morning to look at the Niger coup, ECOWAS, military rule, and threats of war. That's the caption of our conversation topic. Our guest is, Professor Babafemi Badejo. Professor Badejo is a legal practitioner, and he's also a professor of political science and international relations at Chrisland University, Abeokuta, and he's also a former deputy special representative for Somalia. This goes back to his days at the UN. Good morning, Prof, and thank you very much.
Good morning.
Indeed.
Good morning.
Indeed. Well, as I was saying, Prof, to get into it with both feet immediately, the deadline has come and gone. The coupists have dug in, if that is the expression to use. They are saying they are not having any of it. Nigeria has done what it has done. It has sent representatives. He's even said, sent the our defense people, sent former military president Abdulsalami Abubakar and the revered Sultan of Sokoto. They wouldn't be received. So there was no luck there. So I guess before we get into it, starting from there, Prof, I wanted to ask, now what? The deadline has come and gone. Now what?
Well, I don't know if it is correct to say they wouldn't be received.
Okay.
Because if they wouldn't be received, they wouldn't be allowed to land. They would be asked to turn back from their airspace and not land. So they were received, and there was a meeting at the airport, which is not unusual for this kind of situation.
Okay.
So General Abdulsalami Abubakar and the Sultan and the president of ECOWAS Commission met.
I think the president of Togo.
Met at the
airport.
At the airport.
Okay.
And yes, they were not allowed to meet with Mohamed Bazoum, the overthrown president of Niger, and neither did they meet the head, to the best of my knowledge, neither did they meet the head of the current de facto government in Niger.
Indeed. Thank you, Prof, for stating it out particularly like that, because that is what I meant. They didn't achieve all the objectives they had wanted to achieve. You would have thought people of that stature coming from Nigeria, there's a sense in which I have heard people say, and I think it is well known, that Nigeria is not at war with Niger. And from that point of view, maybe it wasn't exactly the friendliest of actions, but then one can understand the circumstances.